I've not tried the bait yet, no. I just not a particular reason. Small potion of bait can be used to attract all manner of nearby species. And then this one. A canister of malignant fish remains adorned with warning stickers and caution labels attracts wretched fish. I'll try it at some point. Maybe. Actually, my storage can now contain these. Oh, I still had an extra one of those as well. Yeah, that was for this. Never mind. Okay. I could check. Sure, let's go ahead and check. The main thing I'm looking for right now is... sure, that. Pretty much. Though, at the moment, I am a little bit lacking in everything, so... take all. Take all. Hello, beautiful. Sadly, I'm gonna have to come back in a moment for you. Wrong one. Actually, I'm gonna need to go to the generator first. I've not decimated a fish spot. No, not using the power. I could, I suppose. Do you really want me to? Just doesn't seem like something I need to do. And I feel it might go against my character's nature. To destroy that which he spent his life trying to sustainably farm. So, troll guidance ship, sure, we'll take that. The real accelerator we've already got. We're trying to get the heatsink. The chain optimizer is the one we want. Pop that one there. Right, that's the last one then. Then we've, for all intents and purposes, at that point, we will have fully upgraded our ship. At least as far as I'm aware. You know what? How much does that cost? Just one crate. Technically, yes. Yeah, in a way, I feel like because of my earlier investment of time and being really thorough with stuff. Can I not? There we are. I need one more ooze. Can I make those, I wonder? I didn't see. No. Okay. Just realized all these upgrades are taking up a lot of space. They are. They are taking up space, but I'm not too worried about it. Right, so we need one more sludge and then we're good. Actually, gonna go into the factory. And okay, let me. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing at least once. At least one go around. Actually, no, I don't have enough. Oh well. Want one of these. And that is all. Alright, let's head off. Yeah, I love the music with the rig. I also really enjoy the music for the merchant. Same reason, really. There's a gentleman who busks in the town where I live at the moment, who plays the accordion. He only really plays one song and variances of that one song, but he always seems so happy. Not that I really needed the light at this point. The sun is rising, but here we are. Hello there. Goodbye. It was a shark. It was a shark. You're quite right. Alright, so, well, you know what? Let's go and talk with you, because you're probably going to give me a bunch of questions to do. Nice try, scallywag. Nice try. But you cannot catch my speedy ship. We are moving at speedboat speeds. That's the second, or actually it might be the third time that thing has tried to go for me. But it cannot catch me. I'm moving at it. Let me bring up what that is in kilometers per hour. 23.8 knots in kilometers per hour. We are traveling at 229 kilometers an hour, or let's go with miles per hour for you freedom unit loving peeps. That's 142 miles an hour. We are traveling through waves at that speed. Yeah, this is powerboat speeds. And I'm doing that with my trawler net down half the time. Right, researcher. Oh, hello again. What do you need? Well, first and foremost, to check in on the bestest of boys. Someone from Ironhaven Corporation sent me. I didn't expect that name to follow me all the way out here. Perhaps that was naive of me. So, what do you want? The Ironhaven Corporation is to be constructing a drilling platform. Ironhaven head scientist seems to know you. Tell me about the defensive tech. Tell me about the scientist. And I know him. He's the reason I was posted all the way out here, so far from home. He might have mentioned that I studied under him. but I studied him too. His theories on nature's cycles were odd. He never went into much detail, but his work had some curious influences. I heard whispers through the door of his office, saw confusing diagrams, and lingered in half-erased chalk dust on and on torn-up shreds of paper. Never could make sense of it. Tell me, the Iron Haven Corporation has been constructing a drilling platform. Oh, and you're helping them with that, I suppose? Do you have any idea what they're even doing? She turns away and tries to recompose herself with a few deep breaths. Of course you don't. You're just trying to help. But you've seen what's happened to the water here and elsewhere, I imagine. Well, tell me about the defensive tech. Well, it's the same tech used in the repulsion machine I gave you. Strictly speaking, I wouldn't call it a defensive system. It doesn't interact with anything on a physical level. You see, Ironhaven's Scientific Communication Division have long been working on projects to further their exertion over the natural world. It's complicated stuff, but essentially, they were trying to emit signals to communicate with, well, anything they wanted to, I suppose. The tech I've been working on is along those lines, but instead of a wide spectrum of communication, it attempts to broadcast a single word. Flee. It emits the vocalized panic response of every animal I was able to gather acoustic data for. Akira said, you don't get whole fish at that point. Or do you just have pieces at that speed? I mean, that's true, actually. A net moving at that speed would just bisect the fish. Okay. We need to protect the rig and its workers. I couldn't give a damn about the rig or the core. But not everyone there deserves to face the consequences of the Corp's actions. I'll give you some schematics. I'm sure someone there is smart enough to decipher them and get it built. Just don't let them think that this means I forgive them, or that I approve of what they're doing. Okay, well, thank you very much for the help. All right. Hello. Beautiful little fish. First, we're going to drop the flotsam trap about there. Are you still down there? You still happy? You're still happy. Now what I need to do is figure out... there's you. Same. There's you. I'm going to mark you. I should probably mark the red snapper as well, if I'm honest. Loose shores, red snappers, another oceanic over there. Are there more spills here? Yeah, there are a couple more spills. Alright. Fangtooth, let's mark that one. For posterity, barrel eye. I actually need to gather a little bit more gunk. Specifically, I want that, thank you. Right, what I want to do is I want to clear up this zone so I can fish here safely. Barracuda. Oh, good lord. What a mess. Given the speeds being traveled, the shape of the boat, and the themes of the game, I can only conclude that the boat has eldritch aerodynamics and hydrodynamics, yes. I mean, considering this chonky little lad over here, yeah, we should not be able to achieve the speeds that we've been achieving. Nevertheless, I'm not going to complain. And that's not even using my eldritch powers that make me go even faster or faster. I'm not sure what our top speed is because I don't have a speedometer, but you know, this isn't even pushing my engines to the limit. Let's get the rest of this cleaned out. Lest evil things try and nip me in the butt while I'm fishing. I'm not sure if I need any more of the ooze there, but I might as well collect it. Character sanity's starting to be punished a little bit, but it's nothing too terrible. Hello. Nope. Damn it. I'm not quite fast enough to get away from those when I'm traveling through the sludge, unfortunately. It's the ghost ship. Hello, ghost ship. Did you just shoot me? You shot me? Kinda love it though. Sanity's taking a pretty strong hit so far. Uh-oh. Nope. Can't imagine there's too much more of this spill left for me to clean before it considers it clean enough that it dissipates on its own. Oh, hi. You're a new one. Hello down there. Not seen that before. Maybe I've just not been in this area long enough. Oh Lord, I can't believe we're still having to clean this. My net's going to be full of this, right? Like, at this point, it's just a matter of pride. I just want to clean this oil spill up. There we go. My Lord, that took me way longer than it should have. Let's go and say hello to our friendo. I need a repair after getting broadsided by a ghost ship. When you drink the calming tea, the thermos disappears with it. Are you eating the vacuum flask? Yes. Because even though they say it doesn't absorb tastes, it absorbs a little bit of the taste of the tea. Therefore, it is a valid food. My logic is undeniable. Okay. Okay. Okay, take all. Actually, I need to pick that up. Let's go and repair and then redeploy. tastes like food, therefore it must be food. Yeah, exactly. You get it.
Oh. Oh.
Where are the rest of my crab pots? That one takes a little bit more effort to get to. I need to activate the siren first. Really? Kind of surprised that I'm not getting anything here. Real Tender, thank you very much for the 53 months. Yeah, I dropped the flesh one in the maw of the creature. Because that made so much sense at the time. Get that repaired. Drop these off. Okay. Now then, do we want to go and check the other teapot? So it's getting to night time now, actually. I think we're gonna go just go and fish. Got a good couple of spots over here that I can do that in. Did I just pop a jellyfish by moving too fast onto it? I think I may have just popped that jellyfish like a balloon. I'm so sorry. Mahi mahi. This very strong predatory fish shines with a golden light when first caught, though the colour fades to a muted grey hours after death. The Xeno. Horns of bone caress green veined spheres, vestigial fins and shriveled tails are all that remains of the progenitor. You're a bit of a awkward shape, aren't you? I can do that. These at least can move around. A ghost shark. Mark you. Was there nothing else there? Let me have a quick look at the cabin. I need eagle shark, sea slug, tripod, spiderfish, and Kerry Machelia. Alright, so eagle shark, cellar basin, good. Let's keep going back. Abyssal. I doubt they'll be that far back, yeah. So, you're a day or all night advanced rod. Advanced rod, day or night. You're a pot, but I've not caught you yet. That is a shame. Okay, so we might be here a little while then. Unless I'm fantastically lucky. And we end up with one in the pot in the middle. All the way around. Thank you. I'm just gonna go and dock for now. And make some room. Hey, Fractalacula. Did I need this? I didn't. No, I needed these two. But not you. So I can go ahead and sell that easily enough. Oh, I wonder if I can use this. Oh, no. Do I have to... I'm assuming that's not discard. There we are. Sure. Oh, nice. Very well, so that's just a really good way of me getting the aberrant versions of something. Especially good to get a trophy version of it. What the heck are you? Oh, it's that. Fair enough. A sanguine shark. Muscles stretch into ribboned wings soaring over the dark domain. Sacs of fluid grow, then fall, seeking a new host. Very well. Worth 345. Good lord. That was some big money. What's the last thing that we needed again? Got the eagle shark, got this. The tripod spider fish and the sea slug. The sea slug, though, is going to be a case of just catching it. There we go, the abyssal. Is it going to be easier to get you over here at all? No, I don't think so. No. Alright, into the depths we go. Doing this in the day is probably the safest, considering. Otherwise I'd have to contend with the little greeblies that like to spawn. But at least they have the... Oh man, really? It's infected. Alright, let's go and sell it then. Then come back and grab another one. Right. I'll do. Okay. Well, let's go and check if our crab pots have what we want. Get ready for a loud noise. Kayin, thank you so much for the sub, mate. Massively appreciated. Is it that time already? It appears so. Right, let's quickly check this. Have we got what we needed? We do not. My sadness is rather extreme. All right. You're back. Given the things are going to start rotting, we're probably going to head back relatively soon and just hand in the things that we've got. But I'll toss this crab pot into one of the oil slicks. See if that helps, because I think the problem that I've had here is that none of them were in oil slicks to start with. Right. Let's go and grab what we can. Then scooch. Now I need to make sure that I've got the right thing. No. No. I think it'll be over here or nowhere. No. There we are. Eagle shot. Let's grab you and then we're on our way. Okay, let's go. I might bring back some larger crab pots to see if I can't get a little bit more out of that place. Because if it comes down to crab pots, it's just literally a matter of time. I should have, in fact, thinking about it, I should have just left a couple there. Let's go! Breaking the sound barrier! Ah. My alarm's going off. I do apologize. Hello? You pull up alongside a boat at anchor. There are signs of life on board, but nobody appears to greet you. Fall out. Almost immediately, a small slot in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peer out at you. Who goes there? A fisherman. A monster? Nobody. A fisherman. What do you want? I was just checking to see if you're okay. Do I seem okay? No, I'm very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Marrow, but I'm being stalked. A huge leviathan lurks in these deep waters. I've seen it. It hung in the water, its gaping mouth just below the boat. I would have swallowed this vessel whole if it had hadn't bolted for the shallows, or rather I'm not going any further into this accursed island chain. I could deliver the packs for you. You would? Well, that would work, I guess. Okay. Courier pushes a lumpy brown package through the door hole. It squelches slightly as you take it in your hand. Dark fluid oozes from one corner. Thank you, stranger. This is bound for dock worker at Little Marrow. I'm not sure what's inside, but listen, I know this sounds crazy. Sometimes I think I can hear the faintest of whispers coming from it. Now, I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods. Don't have the equipment for it, so just be careful with this thing, whatever it is. Here, why don't you take this too? Again, an item emerges from the door hole. This time, a book. It's pushed through and thuds onto the deck below. You pick it up. I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels. Huh. I clearly just missed this place before. Fair enough. Oh, I guess I'm going back to Little Marrow then. No. I'm not dealing with your nonsensory. Right. Now I'm here. Getting over it with mind and body. I don't really need it, but I'll take it. Right, dock walk. How's the day treating you? I've got a package for you. A delivery, eh? Oh. It's a big one. Let me see. He takes a large package and examines it gently with his hands. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied. Much appreciated, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, wish me luck. He turns and hurries off down the dock without another word to you or compensation. You scallywag. Actual villain. Right. Make sure my stuff isn't completely rotted. It is not. Good, good, good. While we're here, I'll quickly pop to the trader. Sell these. There you go. Right. And as soon as I get over to the rig, we're going on my much-earned tea break. Can't believe we missed that. I want me to check that out in a little bit more thoroughly when we get back. Oh, well, that's a different thing entirely, seeing that in the day. Right. Don't forget the rig still needs some kind of defense. I know. Let me just get these out of my inventory for now, though. There you go. Right. Chat, we're going on tea break. You can enjoy the look of our very, very happy squid down there. I shall be back shortly. This is your chance to get up, stretch your legs, grab yourselves a drink as well. And when we return, I will check out the defensive tab. So see you soon. All right then, we are back. And time to talk defenses. So, this is where we're going to build some sort of machine to repel those tentacles, right? That's what the scientist said. Okay, these blueprints are confusing. What even is... Okay, I think I follow. And cargo-wise, gonna have to pop out and grab a few more thingamas. Oh my lord. I've got maybe a little bit too much of this stuff. Oh, and I didn't use that up again. Okay. Is there anything more that I need in here? No. Right, so let's pop out, grab me some gubbins. Oh, nice. Still got 2 days on that. I won't worry about replacing them until they are actually broken. These blueprints are confusing. What even is this? The classic refrain of an engineer presented with the designer's plans. I imagine that does happen a little bit more often than people would like to imagine. Revenge! Thank you so much for the 10 gift subs, mate. That's incredibly kind of you. Absolute star you are. Thank you. Let's head to the foundry. Make some more of these. That was so kind of you. Thank you so very much. Chat, please put some love in chat, in yourselves. Feel that love, okay? Don't take it any further than that. For Revenge, who's out here along with the other incredibly generous Dapperlings, basically making sure that I can shrew responsibility and play games for your entertainment. Did you know the painter guy has more paint options? Yeah, I just don't really rate it that high. Let's see what we can do here. Dunk. We'll get started. Okay. Defense is primed. Turning them on now. This had better work. A droning voice begins to sound from the top of the rig, reverberating through the metal, down into the deep. Okay, didn't seem to like that. Yes, remarkable. The power spikes. Fisherman, don't forget about those samples. He walks away, muttering something about modulating voices and waves. The defenses are operational, emitting a droning sound that grates at the ears. Oh, well, at least we don't have to listen to it too much. It's a small mercy. A very small mercy, but one all the same. Right. Let's get you made. Yeah. That, I would say, is that for now. Year-end bonus came in, so I get to share the wealth, but that is incredibly, incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. Okay, game, you need to get better at playing Fish Tetris. I swear. You're so bad at this. Cool. Do I need this net anymore? I am starting to wonder. I'll keep it for now just in case, but... You know, I'm starting to think this place wasn't built to drill for oil. I think you might be right. I get the distinct impression also that it may in fact have been put here for other reasons. Now, the question is, which one does it drop? Good, it drops the good one. Thank heavens for the amount of flotsam that's around here. Is that fish genja? I'm not sure I'd describe it as fish genja, but sort of along those lines, yeah. Really? I got another monocle? Oh, maybe they are. Interesting things then, after all. Okay, fine. We'll pop you back. You know what? I'm just gonna turn a bunch of it into these crates so I can condense it. I take a 3x3 and I make it into a 2x2. And let's be honest, that's the more common use that I've got for these materials now. What I do with the crates, I can be whatever. But having just condensing down my inventory is probably more important than anything else right now. There we go. And this stuff I need to sell. Yep. Right, heading back. We need a sea cucumber, and that's the last bit. I'll take this one down with us as well. Actually, on our way, we'll swing back past this little island chain and just double check. Just make sure I wasn't missing anything else. There's the satellite dish in the distance. I do appreciate that. Being able to see that from afar. I will go ahead and collect this. Oh my lord, I don't have room for that many more of them though. Okay, something said hello in the distance. What we got here, I wonder? Oh, a flag, nice. They left. This was where they were, wasn't it? Yeah, they were just tucked in there. Alright, well. We need to be heading off in that their direction. I'm starting to also consider maybe getting the haste module so I can stay going super fast for longer. Though it does use a little bit of my sanity to do it. Maybe once I'm done with this book, it won't matter. Like, I'll be able to retain my sanity for long enough. Let's not play with you right now. I would prefer not to. Leave that there for the time being. And let's see. Did you catch me something? You did not. Big sad. Ouch. So first and foremost, oh, nothing to repay. Very nice. But see if I can't store stuff in here. No, I cannot. Right. You know what? I don't have anything more to use those on. As much as that pains me, I definitely don't need these. Again, as much as that pains me, I actually, if I'd realized I could sell those, I would have gone rid of that instead of the 3 tech that were just waiting there. But I really need to get that stuff sorted. Oh my lord. You may have everything I've got. Now we're gonna sleep. Now we need a sea cucumber. Yeah, a sea slug rather. Got it. Perfection. You know what? I think the problem before was that my crab pots were not in the shallows. Right. Where is that rig? Over yonder. Shouldn't take us too long. You know what? Have you got it? No, you're a flotsam trap. Never mind. Did I not have another? I guess I didn't. No. Fair enough. Whoosh. All right. Making some pretty sterling progress, I must say. Also, I'm sailing with only one hand on the well, it's not really the rudder, I guess. It is the wheel. Is there a special term for the wheel of a ship? While I sip a cup of tea. One hand on the helm. I guess, but I mean the actual wheel. Like, is it a special? Because you're at the helm. The helm is kind of like the job of steering the ship. The helmsman, I guess you could say. You know, being at the helm is kind of like being at the station. But I mean, specifically the wheel, as opposed to, like, for example, in a modern ship, a joystick, so on and so forth. Tiller, thank you so much. I knew there was a word for it. Thank you. Multiply. Oh hey, someone brought up this game earlier today. Small Wills. Was it Demi? Moddy. Demi has been very happy that I've been playing this. Also, hello Moddy. How are you doing? Let's get a shout out from my good friend Moddy there. Chat, if you're not already following Multiply, then please do click on that button right now. Their sleepy tones will lull you into a land of carefree whimsy as they play Archipelago, whatever, and probably dying a lot in Noita, trying to get someone in Dark Souls an extra Estus flask. They're not actually playing it yet, but I was in their stream earlier. I had the fortune of being in there, and they were talking with the sort of enthusiasm that usually means actually playing the game is not far behind it. Doing well. Planned out some stuff for his December charity stuff. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, tiller is if it's a lever. Wheel is if it's a wheel. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Sheelab. Thank you for letting me know. All right. But yeah, Moddy, I have been having so much fun. I don't know why I slept on this game for so long. Like, because I always thought, oh yeah, it looks the sort of game I'd enjoy. It sounds like it's got a pretty cool game loop. You know, it's the sort of game loop where for some people it might seem repetitive, but for me, it kind of scratches an itch. You know, just steady progress, getting better at doing the same thing, lots of collectibles, you know, upgradable, you know, ship in such a way that it makes doing the thing more and more better. You know, you've got measured progress. The things that you were doing in the beginning and were hard and you had to strategize around become increasingly easy to do, but it keeps feeding you, you know, more difficult versions of them, so that, you know, but occasionally you do still go back and you do the old stuff you used to do and you feel really good because something that was a little bit more difficult is now, you feel that you've become much better at it, that sort of stuff. And there's just, the vibe is really fun for me. I find this kind of, I've been describing as a cozy eldritch horror, which sounds like those words shouldn't be a part of the same description, but the eldritch horror vibes are suitably, they're not really like digging in and going full existential on you, making you doubt your grasp on reality. But at the same time, there's a bit of a sinister vibe, a little bit tongue-in-cheek, a bit caricature in some places. But the actual core game loop is incredibly comfy. So as a consequence, even though, yes, the theming is kind of horror, and I use that in heavy air quotes, the game is incredibly cozy to play. It's such a weird mixture. Right, we've got to hand in our last vote. Okay. Do you know anything more about the prehistoric fish I found? Nothing useful, aside from confirming with some peers that they are indeed species that were previously thought to be extinct. There's even a special name for that, a Lazarus taxon, a species seemingly raised from the dead. Your choice of wording there is suspicious. I love how this is updating as the I don't know if anyone else noticed the information there, or was that always there and I just didn't notice it? I just kind of passed over it. Was this perhaps for forewarning of what was going to happen? Because I don't think it was. I think that's grown over time. I've encountered strange creatures in contaminated areas. Oh, what do they look like? You begin to describe the creatures to the scientists, but as you grasp at the image in your head, they melt away, replaced by swirling blackness in your mind's eye. After your description trails off, the scientist looks at you with some concern. Long night at sea, unusual weather conditions, sleep deprivation, they can all lead to auditory and visual hallucinations. Not to worry, best to get some rest. There you go. The scientist arranges the specimens now laid out on a metal table in front of him. He connects electrodes and wires to the heads of each. The brains of fish are primitive in many ways. Their simplicity is a kind of purity. No burdensome emotions to confuse the data. Just as rigor mortis locks the muscles, the final shape of the mind is held by the brain, but it can be extracted. The room is pierced with the sharp sound of capacitors charging. The corpses on the bench jolt in unison. Slackened muscles arch and tense before laying still again. The scientist is already looking at the 4 monitors behind him. The same vague shape scrolls across each screen. Ragged circle with a writhing cell, lidless eye, yawning pit. Okay. Patrin Norixius, thank you ever so much for the 42 months. Hello, Aavak and chat. I'm so glad I could catch the stream after so long not being able to catch one. Well, I'm glad to be here for it. Assuming we don't complete this tonight, which I don't think we will, we'll almost certainly be streaming this again tomorrow, just as a heads up. And I'll probably be looking for like a afternoon, maybe early evening start for me. So anything between like 12 hours from now to like 13, 14, 15 hours, somewhere around there. 12 to 15 hours, something like that. Nightly Prophet, thank you very much for the 84 months. As always with me, like there's no such thing as a schedule. There's just vague plans within plans within plans. So, don't literally set your watch to it, but, keep an ear out in the normal notification places. The difficulty is in reading it. What is it? Outside, the foreman is in conversation with a recent arrival to the rig, a stern-looking man in a suit. Huh. But sir, the seafloor here, it shouldn't be disturbed. This whole rig is built on some kind of living fault. You have to trust me. Trust you. You, who couldn't even keep shipments in order, who involved locals just to save your own hide. The foreman cowers behind a clipboard. You, who put this whole operation in jeopardy, enough of this. Your concerns end at steel and scaffolding. The future of this corporation is for me alone to decide. Yeah, I've definitely seen this movie. Just to circle back around to that, I've seen this movie in like 3 different iterations so far. Fire it up. The drill descends once more into the blackness under the rig. In fact, recently I saw like a version from the before times. I've been on a weird like films about like sci-fi films about the water, and I've kind of run out of all of the contemporary ones. So I'm going into deeper and deeper before times lore, looking at forums, and oh yeah, go watch this. Last one I think I watched was the Leviathan. If I say that film was aggressively 80s, I hope I'm conveying what I mean by that. I think most people will get what I mean when I say something is aggressively 80s. But my lord. I'm fairly certain the executive chairwoman's shoulder pads could have sliced through the moon. Okay, we'll go back and we'll have a look at that. Dude, that place was already enough of a mess.